Howdy, howdy, everybody! I think we might be in danger of me being too loud today because I finally learned how to do microphones. So excuse me if we have an extreme ASMR episode today of me going into the microphone. I think we're in danger of it being too loud. I actually learned something very simple about adjusting volume in OBS, and I've literally could have learned it 2 years ago. So if I'm too loud, please let me know, and if I'm too quiet, let me know as well. Hello, everybody. Who have we got in here? Hello, Julia. Hello, Megan. Hello, Leadyboog. Hello, Leon. That's a cool name. I like the name Leon. Hexus is here. Zibe, who we know as Wolf, is here. Hello, everybody. I don't know if this stream's going to play up today in terms of the bitrate. Let me see if it's going crazy. We're getting some warnings about the bitrate on the studio side, so I don't know if my internet connection's being crap, but also let me know about that as well. So we're going to be hanging out with Napoleon today because I don't know if you heard, there's a rather big update coming out on Tuesday to a game that we all might have heard about. Only a little game, not a very big game. Hey, Lady Yusaku. Nice to see you. Nice to see all the familiar faces. Welcome in. And grats to Wolf and Hexus for getting the gay rank. Getting the pride flag Joja card. Stevie, I knew you were gonna do this. Get out of my room. I'm gonna sneak in at the last minute and then run around the room. Oh, just right, I put you downstairs, you little bastard. God damn it. Oh, you wanna come in my lap? Is that it? Come here. Oh, God damn it! My cat Stevie is a diva. Right, so we're gonna hang out with Napoleon today. And we're gonna see if there's anything left to do. Have a good old chat about 1.6 and just generally just vibe with Stardew Valley. Yeah, we about 7 months ago did a bunch of prep streams on this channel. Me thinking for some bizarre reason 1.6 was about to drop. I think I literally got clickbaited on by some journalist, and we all now know it's coming out on Tuesday. Oh damn! I was gonna make a new super chat alert for today, but I'll have to do that later. I forgot to do that. It's wonderful having ADHD. You just forget every fucking thing. Let's go and see the fisherman. Stevie, I literally fucking hate you. I do. I knew you would climb all over me and be a dickhead. I cannot stand this when I'm at the computer and my cat has to do this. You guys can't see it, but I'm basically menacingly strangling a cat right now. Like fake strangling a cat because I'm pissed off at him for being the way that he is. Cats just don't give a fuck about anything and they just think they can do whatever they want. It's a complete piss. Are you finished talking about your freaking cat? You silly cat lady. Whatever, you got a cat as well. Yeah, I know, the knobs. How's everybody doing anyway? Is that microphone too loud? Stevie, don't rub your head on the bloody mic. Right, that's it. Kick him out. Yeah, get out of the room. Get out of here. Get out. Bang the door now. Freaking cats. So what we do? How's it going? You excited for Tuesday? No, not really. I could give it a toss, to be honest. But it's going to be a big update to the game. Surely that's it's a big deal to you, right? No, don't care. What, are you some sort of edgelord now? You just don't think you're too cool for Stardew Valley? No, I just don't really care. Do I have to be hyped? I mean, it's not like I ever get to do the live stream for the update anyway, so... Oh, I see how it is. You're upset because usually you get left out. Well, that's your fault, because you have a Stardew Valley expanded farm, and we can't guarantee that it'll be ready to go when the update drops. I'm fairly certain you could probably do it the next day when the mods are working. Yeah, but I'm not going to do that. Alright, well, the main reason I wanted to do this stream today was, yes, because of Prepper, but also because I came on here to make sure everything was working alright. And I found that I was just so impressed by Napoleon's farm. I was just like, oh my god, this place is so cozy. And it's been built over so many years of weird adventures. How's everybody feeling about 1.6 in chat anyway? I saw some people talking about that earlier. A couple of people said they were excited. I know. Cats be like, your personal space is my space. Oh god, I hate it. It's the one thing I hate about cats. But like, dogs aren't exactly the best about it, but like, oh my god. Sassy Napoleon. We all know Napoleon's been going for his like teen years for a while now. Yeah, he's not as old as Hamish. Even though, you know, Hamish is probably just in a permanent state of delusional teenhood, I guess. I don't really know what 1.6 is going to be. Like, let's just walk around and like, check things out while we have a chat about it. What new farm type are we going to get? And you see, I realized this the other day, and I think Sharky HD actually theorized this as well. If we're seeing raccoons, and we're seeing new types of trees, and the modding tools are being changed to make it really easy to make new trees. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but modding is essentially being made easier, so that if you want to, say, put dragons on your farm and harvest dragon eggs, you'll be able to do it. You can just code them straight into the game a lot easier than if you needed a complicated framework. Like, up until now, you basically just had to repurpose the animals that existed. So, for example, if you can just put a new tree in the game, then he could quite literally just have a new farm map for us, where raccoons happen to be on the farm, and you have new trees. That's like my prediction. I think like different trees might grow on the new farm map, and there might be raccoons on it. That's my prediction. I don't think it's going to be quite as big as like, oh, we're going to Prairie Island, because I honestly think Haunted Chocolatier is going to take place on Prairie Island. You're nervous and excited. What do you guys think the raccoon means on the teaser image? Look at this. If you don't pat the ducks, they will not go swimming. You've got to pat them first. See? Now they're gonna go swimming. Realize that. Top 20 tips. You'd better fondle your duck if you wanted to go swimming. Thank you, Shawnee Doo. By the way, Shawnee Doo has a really weird voice, and that's his real voice. Does he get a lot of abuse? Because people can't seem to understand that Hamish is not real. What's that about? I like Shawnee Doo's voice, I'm not picky, but like it's obviously not an ordinary sounding voice, is it? Whatever ordinary is. Not to be voicist. Anybody watch Shawnee Doo? I don't. I don't watch anybody. I just peep around the corner and then leave. I don't watch any Stardew Valley creators, but I know of all of them. Like, I'll like peep, I'll have a look. Oh, there's one guy I watch sometimes, he does Fury videos, but I can't for the life of me remember his name because I can never remember anybody's names. He gets compared to IRL Harvey? Ad. Sorry. What? You get adverts as a channel member? What's that about? I thought you didn't get adverts if you were a channel member. What's going on, Hex? Are they making you watch adverts? Oh, by the way, Hex has got a bone to pick with you. Here, like everyone else has got their numbers nicely in place, but you've got a big fat space between 22 and the dot here. Ever the rebel. Are you telling me you get adverts as a channel member? That doesn't make any sense. What's the point of getting a channel membership? Well, obviously there's points to getting a channel membership, but like on Twitch you don't get adverts if you get a subscription. YouTube, you plonkers! They're being run by a bunch of boomers, aren't they? They haven't got a bloody Scooby what they're doing over there. What the hell? Are you sure, Hexus? Are you sure? Is anyone else like a member? Like, it's not. I don't believe Hexus, but like, is anyone else getting adverts as a member? Because that's BS. That is. What? That shouldn't be possible, Hexus. You're not supposed to get adverts as a subscriber on Twitch. This is a you problem, isn't it? You've done something weird with your internet. Unbelievable. You are absolutely not supposed to get adverts if you're a subscriber on Twitch. That is very weird. I now suspect that maybe your membership is fake and you're somehow scamming the system. Have we got anything in here? Ooh, we got the Jojo Berry crop is in. Well, you don't need an ad blocker, and you're not supposed to use ad blockers, Hexus. That's bad. How are the creators supposed to make money? 16 hours until the diamond drops. I've got to show you guys my new project. I only have one subscription and it's to the Prime. Well, yeah, it'd be for the channel that you subscribe to. You wouldn't have adverts on the one channel that you have a Prime subscription. You'd have it everywhere else. Oh my god, are you being a boomer? Bloody boomer. Oh, we've got wine made. I love how we've got a small stream today, but you can guarantee on Tuesday when the update drops, there'll just be like a butt-zillion people in here, and I'll be like, where were you on Sunday? Just saying, right? If you're here today and we have a load of people in chat on Tuesday and you're here, I will talk to you exclusively first before anyone else and mainly ignore everybody else. Just to be a snooty streamer. That's the reward for attending this stream today. I don't care if somebody donates me $1 million on Tuesday. If they weren't here today, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, thanks. I'm gonna do the meme where it's like, oh cool bro, thanks for that. I mean, maybe because it's Prime or not regular. No, if you have a subscription, you don't watch adverts. It's just the way it is. But it's only for the channel that you subscribe to. Hello, lunch lady. Oh dear. Yeah, something weird is going on there. Something dodgy is going on. You're being punished for using an ad blocker, Hexus. That's what it is. They're on to you. Imagine that, they found a way to circumvent ad blockers and the people who buy subscriptions get adverts. That would be hilarious. Alright, let me zoom over. I should really freeze time, to be honest, because we're going to lose days with me just talking crap with you all. If you don't donate me $1 million, I will almost... If you donate me $1 million, I will do almost anything you want, like excluding unaliving. I won't. You're lucky if I like say thank you. Screw it. If you don't come to the small streams, then I don't care how much money you give me. It's not about the money for me. It's about whether or not you actually like hanging out. When it matters, you know? So this is my like... Well, I'm going to freeze time now, actually. Like... Actually, I'm going to extend that to if you watch this video later as well, because you probably will watch this video later. It's not about attendance. It's about actually, like, you know, me whining like a diva, so don't pay attention to me. But if you're watching this video later, you count as well as somebody who gives a damn. Okay? Wait a minute. Have I not switched screens? Have I not switched screens this whole time? I looking at on my phone? I'm so... Oh, now I'm getting an advert. I'm the fucking content creator, YouTube. On this, like... No, it was... What are you doing, YouTube? I hate you. I thought it was just me in a bikini for 10 minutes then. I tell you what, Hexus, if somebody gives me 1 million on stream, you can have it, alright? Guaranteed. It's not going to happen. So, there you go. Someone ever donates me 1 million, I'll give it to you. It has to be specifically 1 million. And it has to go into my bank account, because people can make false ones. As well. People love to do that. They like to give, like, it's never been done to me, but like apparently it happens where people do like a fake big donation and then they stop it from processing. So somebody could do a fake 1 million donation, it wouldn't be real. Alright, so this complicated little project I've got going here is a mod that allows you to build drills, and I've only ever really seen a mod like this in like Minecraft. And you can program them to be as OP as you want them to be. Like this one over here takes quite a long time to find a prismatic shard because I thought that was more balanced. And then some of these I was like getting I needed loads of ore to build solar panels, and it was getting really boring. So I just sort of came up with a lore reason as to why Napoleon could get a load of ore really quickly, and it was like, through these super drills we've got. I couldn't come up with anything else original that I wanted to do over here at Aurora Vineyard, so I said, screw it. We're making a mining operation where we're just going to absolutely gut the planet. We're fracking. It's a fracking operation over here.
Yeah, screw the West Woods. It's too big and things. Where are we? Are we even on the map? We're over here somewhere, are we?
Yeah, we are. So what have we got in here now? So we've got a metric ton of iridium ore and a ton... Do I actually need this right now? I guess if I'm building more solar panels to make more batteries, to make more money out of solar panels, then well, I guess I do need to move this out of here. Take it over to our automated... Yeah, so if you, back to what I was saying, if you're watching this later, because most people will, because YouTube is really pants at telling people that you're streaming, unless there's like a big event on and people have really got their peepers out, you're included as well. And also, I'm going to talk to everybody on Tuesday, because it would be pretty rude if I didn't.
You've completely backpedaled. I tell you what, I won't talk to anybody on Tuesday. How's that? Or Hamish will not talk to anybody.
Somehow I doubt that you have power to make Hamish do anything, Napoleon.
I wouldn't say that was true. Did you see what I did to him on the Stardew Valley thing? I made him bonk everybody.
Yeah, I'm still confused as to how that was moral. To be honest, let's not get into that though. Seems like a good use of space. Yeah, it's alright. It's fun. It's actually very difficult to make them as well, which is a part of the problem. If I'm using a mod, I need it to seem A, lore friendly, like there's a reason for why it exists, and B, not be too easy. So we're waiting for these diamonds to drop, because in the crafting menu, all of these drills actually need diamonds to make them. You know, because I'm guessing like the drill's tipped with diamond. I think that's what I was doing. I was just making more of the drills, because we've got an iridium one, we've got an iron one, prismatic, radioactive. I don't have a clay, coal, copper, omnidude. Like, I think I was just basically going through and building all of these drills just to have like a resource operation. Maybe I should do a formal video on it, because we don't have enough Napoleon content on the channel in terms of edited videos, so I feel like, yeah, I could probably do a mod on... I don't know what I would call it, though. Super mining operation mod thing? Stardew Valley expanded. I don't know. Any ideas of what I would call that video? Right, so if we offload these into the super smeltery that I've built down here. Just find out what I need though, because what we're looking for, just gold bars really. Do we have gold in here already? We do have gold in here already. Well, I'll dump these in. Time being. Apparently some geodes have been smashed as well. Let's get that, because this whole thing is like connected. Like as soon as I put it in here, processing bars, and we're crushing geodes, and we're making coal to go into the system down this end. So all you need to do is yeet your wood into this hole, and it all takes care of itself. If only everything were that simple. In regards, yeah, I'm not going to finish this. Isn't it lovely down here? It's so cozy. I love it. Oh, by the way, I should have said this at the beginning of the video, but if you're hyped for 1.6, comment on the video and talk about why you're hyped. And that isn't to like promote the video, because this is a live stream and people don't look for live stream VODs. It's because I'm legitimately interested about what you think about 1.6. So if you're watching it now or you're watching it later, feel free to put a comment down there and have a gas about why you're looking forward to it, because I want to know. It's not one of those please like the video comment things, because it's only so much you can do for a live stream VOD for people to watch it. I don't know about you, but the last time I was on you, like looking for a video, I didn't go, please give me a Stardew Valley live stream. I don't know, maybe you do look for Stardew Valley live streams on YouTube. You do you. I certainly don't do that though.
You're a very grumpy lady, Turin. I think you're very cynical. And that's kind of typical for somebody who makes comedy stuff.
Is that why you're not funny then? Because you're very happy?
I'd like to think I'm very funny, to be honest.
I don't think you're funny at all. Right, so we got Jojo berry jam we can sell as well. I think it was market day. Oh god, we'll do a proper tour in the morning. With freeze time, we're going to properly tour the farm and check on everything with time frozen. I'm gonna finish the stream today. I'm just gonna find that my cat has just thrown itself out the window and like being like, screw you. Now you gotta take me to the vets or something. In rebellion. Alright, let's freeze time and have a good walk around. Yeah, so house is super cozy. I love the guest bedroom, and I actually prefer sleeping in here. It's just so cute. Everything, what I love about Napoleon's farm is like everything has a story. Every time we've had guests on this farm helping with videos or live streams, it's always been much more convenient to have beds in the house, to have people sleep in here. A lot of the furniture came from marrying everybody during the 14 Heart project, where Napoleon was forced to marry everyone to see their 14 Heart events. This is like Napoleon's combat/fishing room, which was inspired by Hadley, because Hadley clearly been giving you lessons, Napoleon.
Yeah, he teaches me the way of the sword.
I like how you guys are very good friends with one another. It's nice. You've learned from Hadley, and you've learned from Hamish, and you're like the middle ground. It's very nice.
Yes, I don't ever hang out with Hamish because he's repulsive. Do you see that Pal World video he did? What a perv! Unbelievable pervert. He's banging that lavender every day now. I saw it.
Aren't you kind of a perv for watching that though?
Let's carry on.
So yeah, the basement, I forget what the name of the mod is, absolutely beautiful basement that comes with most of these things optional in the config file. Why are you getting adverts, Hexus? Zibby, you getting any adverts? Bet Zibby's getting no adverts. Sit there and watch your advert, Hexus. You're clearly an outlaw. We've got mail here. You're looking forward to seeing what Eric has done. Yeah, that's helpful now you mentioned it. He's been dropping little... See, Hexus, you're doing something. You're sneaky. He's been dropping little tweets every day talking about little improvements to the game that he's made. They're not huge spoilers, to be honest. They're really technical stuff. If you're interested in what Eric's been saying about the update, go to his Twitter, and he's been dropping a factoid every single day. I don't consider any of them to be spoilers because they're just tiny technical things. I think they're quite interesting. But have a look at them. It's not something you're going to walk out your door and notice and be like, oh my god! It's nothing like that. Like, one of them is definitely not a spoiler, and I will say what it is. He's basically tuned it so when you're using a weapon and you're facing down, he's now changed it so it's actually effective and, like, not as, like, dangerous as it was before. Because if you've ever played Stardew Valley and you've played a lot of the combat, or even a little bit of the combat, you'll find that you always feel like you're at a huge disadvantage when you try to hit things from above. Like this, it feels like they're just hitting you and you're not hitting them. So he's done something to extend the range of the weapon's downward strike so you don't get kicked in the face as much. Which was like, honestly, I thought all Pixel games had this problem, because I've encountered it in a lot of games, this problem. Like, the vulnerability of striking downward with a weapon. So, and I was wondering if he was going to be working on stuff like that when he was designing the combat in Haunted Chocolatier, and it sounds like he has been, so that's good. Right, so let's do a huge zoom out so it's a lot easier to see everything that's going on. So yeah, here we got the Fish Pond Island, which of course we started to make that across all of the different sort of pseudo Let's Play videos we did about Napoleon's adventures on the early farm. And that's all caviar shooting down the pipe there into the Junimo chest, which then goes down to Grandpa's house. And then we've got these ponds down here, which these ones make steam pudding, and then these are just random ones that we just felt like getting because I think Sophia loves puppy fish, so that was the reason we had puppy fish there. And then we've got the experimental ponds in the middle of the farm. The sheep over here, they get automatically let out. I don't have to do it. And my favourite part, of course, which is the former employee island down here. Oh, I know. I know what it's like. You don't want things ruined for you. When something's brand new, you're absolutely entitled to want to avoid spoilers for it. I think if something's like really old, I don't think you're quite as entitled, but at the same time, you don't want someone running up to you and being like, so and so gets stabbed with a spoon halfway through, and you're like, I'm trying to watch a film. What's the matter with you? Let's try and guess who everyone's houses are. Whose house is this? Is it number... It's not number one's. I know it's not number one's. This is either number 8 or number 22. I think this is number 22. I think Hex has designed this house. It looks very good. It's got the piggy that steals your money. Not a big fan of that. Being in a guest house. Of course, these houses are where the former employees, the people who tried to kill Hamish that one time, come and live when they visit the farm. You have no idea which is mine. This is definitely number one's because I helped Wardog decorate this one. Because Wardog plays as number one. I love how you stuck in the Mandalorian helmet, by the way, Hexus. That's just fantastic. Is this Hexus's house? This might be your house, Hexus. I hope it's not for your sake, because it's like the least cool house. I know this one. This one is definitely Tiny Shield's house, because Tiny Shield married the Mandalorian. And he's up there in the void for some reason, probably because it's the morning and he's bugged out or something. But yeah, the Mandalorian lives on this farm, by the way, folks. I guess what I'm looking forward to about 1.6 is like live streaming it and seeing if people will come and hang out with me while I play it, like I did with 1.5. Because I actually have a desk now. Like when I streamed 1.5, I had my laptop to the side on a low desk while I stood up at an antique cupboard and perched a screen and an additional keyboard and mouse on top of it because I had a back injury and I couldn't sit down. So I was like perched in the corner next to an open door next to my hallway with an incredibly noisy gaming laptop going off to the left-hand side and everything very vulnerably balanced. And I don't know how one of my cats didn't actually jump on it while I was streaming. But there's me. I've done about 4 live streams in my life. I jump into do 1.5. I've got hundreds of people watching me. And I'm like perched on a dresser in the corner of my incredibly not well-prepared office room with the most amateur... Like, I remember somebody at the time said, can we get an office tour? And I was like, dude, this literally looks like a cupboard in a charity shop. Like, now I actually have a slick office space. It'd be kind of annoying if I streamed 1.6 and like very few people came, simply because it's like, well, now I have the equipment, no one's going to be here while I'm prepared for it. Not because I wouldn't want to stream to a small amount of people, but it's just like, I guess it's a bit like, I don't know, having an incredible sports car and nobody ever wants to go driving with you. Like, everybody thinks you're smelly and nobody wants to drive with you or something. Kind of like that. And when you were driving around with a box that had a hamster for an engine, everybody wanted a lift. Is that a good comparison? I don't know. This is not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go up to the mountain. Oh, I know what we need. We need some, like, chill background music. I'll turn the music off. And I'm going to grab the good old Stardew Valley piano music. Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way. Happy Island Heritage Day. I always forget it's St. Patrick's Day, but there you go. Hopefully that's not too loud. There it is. I was wondering where the music was then. Oh, this feels so cozy already. Yes, happy St. Patrick's Day. There's a guy I follow on Twitter as the most amazing Irish accent, and he always says he's delicious. I've forgotten his name. I can't say that, like, St. Patrick's Day seems to be an excuse for, like, some people just to get drunk. And I'm like, it's never going to be my holiday. Right, so everything's looking good up here in the solarium. Oh, it's very nice up here in the solarium. I think maybe we should hang out up here. I don't think I've ever celebrated St. Patrick's Day. And I used to work in bars. And I don't remember if I ever worked on a St. Patrick's Day. I think I somehow avoided ever working on a St. Patrick's Day as well. So that's weird. I don't know how I did that. I must have started like... How did I avoid doing that? That's like, how do I avoid always never having a Valentine? I don't really care about having a Valentine, but I always avoid doing that as well. That's weird. How's the music? Is it too loud? Is it just right? Oh, we need wood. No, we don't. Actually, I've got plenty of gold. I'm going to go build some solar panels. It's the diamonds that I was waiting on because I wanted to build more drills. Yes, the last thing to have a look at is really just the shed, I guess. Grandpa's shed. Now, we will pop in and see Hadley and Hamish before I finish the stream today. And then I will see you all again on Tuesday when that happens. The thing is, I don't know when the one thing I want to know. St. Patrick's Day night was always a nightmare when yeah, I'm like bewildered, Karin. I worked in quite a few bars for like a couple of years, and I'm like, why did I never encounter St. Patrick's Day? Like, I saw awful things happen in bars when I worked in bars, but I'm like, how did I not see St. Patrick's Day like once? I definitely worked in a bar through like New Year and Christmas. It sounds like really like sort of like weird, but like or unbelievable. But me and like all of my teen friends ran a bar together. Some of us were 18 and some of us were like 17. And some of us were glass collectors and some of us were bartenders. And we all went and got all of the jobs in the same bar. So we all ran a bar together. It was like kind of amazing. There were other people who weren't our friends who worked there, but they were like cool. So like we pretty much ran a bar. And it was like, I've been thinking about doing a podcast where I tell stories about it because it was such an interesting period of time. Unfortunately, it's not a very happy story where like all of my friends turned into sort of Menonists. In the end, like they've all turned into horrible bigots and wasted their potential and stuff. Like there's no silver lining, and I'm like kind of like really sad that all of my friends suck now and I don't have anything to do with them. But yeah, Coyote Ugly style, we ran a bar, except we were not on the bar dancing looking hot. We didn't do that part. So yeah, anyway, Hamish and Hadley have really, really well-designed bus stops, which is kind of funny because Flash Shifter, in his wisdom, actually took out the annoying parts of the bus stop, like the stones and the sign being in a funny spot, so you can have like a really streamlined pathway here. And also we've got like really cool decorations that come from the different shops in Stardew Valley expansion as well. So Napoleon could have a really fire bus stop, really. I mean, like, we could just decorate the bus stop like we did in the last prep stream. Because at the moment it's just, I think we just got automatic tappers here. Yeah, we're just picking up oak resin and like... Why is there other stuff in there? How's that getting in there? We don't have a grabber. How's it ending up in the chest? Maybe I've just been dumping it in there, I don't know. And we could also decorate this area as well, because I've decorated it a little bit by putting path outs. What? Clicked outside of the game then. Having this path outside, and we could really decorate this area and make it look lovely. We found this out. If you've watched the prep streams we did in the past, those of you who joined me, we sort of found out that decorating in the Stardew Valley is kind of amazing. Like, go and decorate everything outside of your farm. It's like super relaxing. The results are like actually excellent. And it depends on how you want to do it as well. If you just want to freeze time and like use cheats to do it, then I think if you've done everything else in the game, there's no harm. Or if you want to kind of do it like with Hadley, we kind of did it in real time, and with Hamish we did it with cheats. I guess I'd do half and half with Napoleon. Like, I'd freeze time, but I'd use his resources. That's the way I like to do it. Like, luckily all of this decoration is already in the greenhouse. I don't have to think about that. Could decorate the interior here as well. My posture is not very good. I better make sure I got some good snacks for you. We don't know when the update's dropping, like what time it's going to drop. We don't know if he's going to drop it. Like, I'm assuming if he wants to drop it as early as possible, he'll drop it at midnight his time. And I believe he lives in Seattle or Salt Lake City or something like that. He's on the West Coast. So I think that'll be 7 or 8 hours behind me. So it'll be like 8 o'clock in the morning for me. He might drop the update. Or he might wait until the afternoon to do it. I'm going to have to look into that. Because I'm going to be on as soon as he does it. Anyone got any idea when he might do it? Be right back is not a valid answer. Get back here. Right, what was I doing? Making solar panels. Let's go. How's things with you and Claire anyway, Napoleon?
Oh, that's alright. She's really nice. She's got a really nice bum.
You're not supposed to just say people have really nice bums, Napoleon.
Oh, she's alright with it.
Are you two, like, actually having a relationship? Or is it just for show? Is it like a sham marriage?
Well, to be honest, you made me marry somebody like I barely know for a video, so like you can't really expect me to be in love with them. What are you, a psychopath?
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Loveless marriage. Right, we've got 18 of them, so we can make a new drill. What drill are we making? I want to make a clay drill, I think? Stone? I wish I had a wood drill in-game. Somehow wood drill didn't make any sense. Like, you could actually have a wood drill from like a separate mod, but I was like, somehow wood drill doesn't make any sense. Can't... A clay drill and a stone drill. Do we have a stone drill already? I feel like stone and clay would be like the most useful. Bone drill. Bone drill would be really useful. Let's make a bone drill. But you can see it's quite expensive to actually do it. Bone and clay. Alright, let's get the gold out of here. And make 2 shoulder panels. How many can we make? Not many. You see, it's very hard going making solar panels. What are we out of now? Iron. Wood is now the big problem. Like, we just have to farm like hell. I remember Ape jokingly said in a tweet, as soon as I woke up and drink my coffee, I'll press the button or something like that. When did he say that? What was that for? Was that for 1.5? Because if that's the case, it depends on when he wakes up. He can't be that nonchalant about it. You know, I haven't spoken to Uni in person, like, for a while now. Uni, jammy fucker, if you look on our Discord, she met Eric at a convention recently. If she didn't ask him any questions about me, I'm going to be pissed. Oh, by the way, do you know who Turin is? Have you seen this video? If that was not asked, I'm going to be angry. Like, what the hell? You had the chance to get me in with Concerned Ape, you bitch, and you didn't. If it was like a quick meet and greet thing, we're only allowed to say hello and take a photo, I'll understand. But if she could have been like, look at this horrible video about milking monster men. Look at this. I've often thought about tweeting at him and being like, yo, I want to do something, but I'm a bit ashamed that like he might be deeply scarred from... I think he knows about me. I think he knows. I've seen him do things where I'm like, hang on, does he know? I think he knows about me. I think he knows about Hamish, guys. I just think he's too cool to say anything about it. I think it, like, when I saw that Joja Parrot on the island, I was just like, why does this feel like this might have something to do with me? Someone asked him what particular times. As soon as he wakes up, hopefully he'll give a hint. Depends if he's an early riser or if he gets up in the afternoon. I guess that's a new one, isn't it? Somebody who makes Stardew Valley content doesn't want Concerned Ape to know who they are, but gets mad if their friend doesn't tell them. I honestly, I'd feel so awkward if I had to talk to Eric. I'd be like, so, hi, I made all these videos about these incredibly horrible mods. And he'd be like, yeah. And I'll be like, it's meant to be a joke, by the way. He's like, right, okay. And I'll be like, I don't actually like use them or anything. And he's like, I do. I use all of them. I fucking love them. I use all the adult mods. I can't get enough. Stardew Valley is my favorite mod. I'm banging robbing every day. And I'm like, Eric, stop. What are you saying? You can't possibly endorse this. And he's like, I absolutely love it. I love the ones where Lewis bangs me in my house as well. Those are the best ones. And I'm like, if people find out about this, and he's like, you ain't gonna tell anyone. I'm Concerned Ape. I'll have you taken care of. And I'm like, oh my god. And I just found out that Eric's like a really horrible human being all along, and like I can't tell anyone because he'll kill me.
I'm starting to get the figure out where you get your idea for your videos now, Turin. You're a bit unfucking hinged, aren't you?
Only a little bit. Right, we haven't got any of this connector path thing. So if I plunk it down, it's not going to go anywhere. And I don't know what spacing I should use for this. Should we just say 2? Yeah, 2. What the hell did I just join? You know what you just joined. Unless you don't know who I am, suddenly. Somehow. If you know me, you know what you're in for. If you don't know me and this is your first interaction, then it's probably the most tamest way to meet me, to be honest. Most people meet me because Hamish is like banging somebody. Wouldn't that be amazing if I found that out about Eric and I was like, oh my god, and I like wasn't allowed to say anything. And I was like, oh, this is really awkward. He's like, let me show you. Let me show you my save file with all the smut mods that I use. Let me take a look. Let me show you. And he's just got like Lewis, like a gimp ball in his mouth. And he goes, I make my own as well, but obviously I don't publish them. My favorite one is where I keep Lewis in my basement as the gimp from Pulp Fiction. And I'd say bring out the gimp in the morning when I wake up. It's the best. And I'm like, Eric, stop. I used to admire you. Oh, so these are a bit faster. So this one's set to 50 minutes. Oh, that's a bit fast. That's going to make a lot of clay, like, pretty quickly, that is. Right, let's put the solar panels down. You've never been here? Have you never seen one video I've ever made? Have you somehow found this live stream? We're just saying that people don't do that. Where have you come from? Is it Taja? Taja de Aubrey. Interesting name. I've probably butchered it. Being British. He literally just turned up out of the blue. You'll have absolutely no idea what. That is so weird. Well, this is a very weird way to be introduced to me. Just that you have no idea what I'm talking about. You're lucky I'm not wearing a bikini with my badonkers out. You'd be even more confused then. Oh, you randomly saw it? Well, so YouTube does show live streams to people. We've learned something. Chib would pronounce it correctly because she's a linguist. Alright, these are producing fairly quickly, so I need to get the connector path, I think, going. So I need to go and get some connector path. You watching a oh, that makes sense. If you're like watching videos about the new update, then yeah, I guess. Apparently stream titles work then, I guess, in that regard. Learn something. The saver from cringe. You're gonna save us from cringe? You're gonna save us from me? Somehow.
Save me from Turin.
Or whatever, if anyone's cringe, it's you. You were born in the cringe. Molded by it. By the time you're old enough, you... Non-cringe... I can't even do the bloody quote properly.
What was that from? Batman?
Yes, it was from Batman. Don't pretend to be a zoomer. You're not a zoomer, okay? I'm mad at zoomers at the moment. Me and zoomers are not on good terms at the moment. At least American zoomers, anyway. Alright, we need path. Give me the path, daddy. Do we have path in here? No, we literally need to make some. Alright. Well, that should be enough. Basically, I have automate set that crystal path works as a connector. I like to think that's just where the pipes are underneath the ground, and it's just a marker. Are you saying good morning? Are you in Australia or something? Good luck if you are. I've heard it's really hot down there at the moment. Oh, drink your coffee so you're faster. Mainly just YouTube. Like, I'll be here on Tuesday when the update drops. As soon as it drops, I'll be live immediately. I'm not, like, incredibly regular, because I'm not really known for live streaming, so it's quite hard to get people to watch you, unless it's, like, a big event. I do sometimes stream on Twitch, very rarely. I have a Twitch channel you can find in the About section. I do sometimes stream on there. With the whole VTuber boobs out thing going on. Which reminds me, I actually have a full body picture of Karin to show everybody as well. I'll pull that up in a minute. Karin's the name of my character that I'm using as a VTuber model. Right, so that's connected like that. So now the clay will automatically go into there. So what's the... Check what these drills are now. Iron, gold, clay, bone, iridium, prismatic, and of course the solar panels are getting batteries sucked out of them as well. Welcome back. You can look at the Twitch stream if you want, and if you like Cyberpunk, my VTuber model is actually based on my Cyberpunk character, and I did an entire playthrough of Cyberpunk, which is saved on the YouTube channel, and it's also saved on the Twitch as well. She's very hot, that's why she's my character. my VTuber model. Like, I'm very proud of the way I look in Cyberpunk. It's like pretty epic. I don't have enough content where I like show off. I need to do a Cyberpunk mod, like hot mods video. Quite frankly, in awe of the Cyberpunk modding community. They're amazing. They really inspired me to like pull my finger out and do a better job with like the way my avatar looked. And I liked it so much it became my VTuber model. Put these back in there. Might as well keep the path in there just in case I need it again. Be good to actually store that in the house actually, because I haven't decorated the inside of the house. We give it like a mining theme on the inside would be good. Put some fish in there. Sometimes I think there isn't anything left to do in Stardew Valley, but then I just pop onto a save file and it's like, there's loads of things I could be doing on here. Welcome back, Hexes. I'm just going to yeet these things back in the basement. I'm hoping to make a lot more edited videos this time round. Like, I'm going to live stream the update when it first comes out. But then I'm going to try and make a lot of edited videos for a change. Because, like, I had burnout for a very long time. And I didn't even know what burnout was. And it just destroyed me. And I couldn't do anything other than the occasional live stream. So, going forward, hopefully I'll be able to put out a lot of videos for this update. Hopefully I can make them funny like I usually do. What would be next to make it? Omni-geode? Stone, definitely. Stone and coal. Oh, coal would solve... Oh my god, I should have done that first. Coal's like my major problem for building solar panels. Oh, I feel dumb for not doing that now. Because, like, that would mean I wouldn't have to harvest wood at all. Idioto! Now I gotta wait 3 days to get the diamonds? Damn it. That'll solve my problem then. I'll be able to make as many solar panels as I want to do. This all started because I wanted to put solar panels, like, everywhere. Which reminds me, I'm going to take us over to the island now to show you guys. I don't know if I ever put it on video, but... I finished the island. And this is not the way to the island. Zoom out for this. Should be able to see it all right. But yes, we have the mega island solar panel farm. Even though it rains way too much here. Again, I wanted to do something different with the farm, and I thought, solar panel farm. But then I found out just how difficult it was to make solar panels. And by the way, Sharky HD saw my idea about this. He saw my live stream and then made an edited video where he was like, look at this cool idea I made up, guys. I saw that, Sharky. If you see this somehow, then I'm onto you. But joke's on you, it's not profitable to sell batteries. You sneaky bastard. It takes way too many resources to build that many. He's never going to watch this. I like Sharky, by the way. I've spoken to him a few times. I'll be meaning to sort of like talk to the other Stardew Valley creators and actually like maybe form some sort of like, I don't know, chat group with them. Because I probably consider it to be like the weird non-binary funkle, or whatever you call a non-binary uncle or auntie. I mean, they probably just think I'm just a weirdo, but you know, the smut mod weirdo. They are nice to me though. I have spoken to a few of them. Are we zoomed back in now? Oh yeah, so that's the island. So I'm thinking with Napoleon, apart from like continuing to work on the drills, you've got the outside of your shed would be nice to decorate, and your bus stop to decorate would be nice. And also the big plan that I have is that if you've seen Flash's teaser image for the future Stardew Valley expanded updates, you will actually have seen the fact that Flash has been using the 1.6 modding tools to create brand new buildings and to build extensions. So like, that's something that could pop up in the update, that there might be in-game mega barns that we don't know about, where you can go to Robin and you can basically upgrade your barn to the mega level and have like a massive barn. But Flash has been working on his own variations, but one of the buildings he came up with was a winery, which is literally just a cool building where your kegs process a bit faster. So I think if I do anything, I might put a winery in the middle of the farm here in the middle for Napoleon. But then again, I was thinking on Karin's farm, I might turn Karin into like Karin's farm, this character that I'm here as, turn her farm into a big orchard farm and just have loads of fruit trees and have like an orchard instead. Because I've never done that before. And that's actually one of the changes that is coming. You're going to be able to uproot your fruit trees and then plant them somewhere else, and they'll eventually grow back properly. And quickly get back to the quality that they had before. So that could be something for me to do for a video series, I think. I should go to bed. Yeah, I don't really believe in normality. I don't think technically normality is a thing. There's only really that which is typical, isn't there? It's like there's typical and then there's everything else. I think whatever normal was supposed to be is like never really been real. You know, it's just like, it's normal to not be, I don't know, trans. And you're like, no, I wouldn't say that. As I say, it's typical. More typical to not be trans. Or it's more typical not to be intersex. But you know what? There's more intersex people than there are trans people. Way more intersex people than there are trans people. There's something like 1.1 million intersex people in Britain alone. There is about as many intersex people as there are red-headed people. Or something like that. Except you would never know. So it's kind of like, in a way, quite normal to be intersex compared to being trans. I really love it when intersex people get into the gender debate, because like they absolutely dismiss everything. Someone's like, it's all about the chromosomes, and then like an intersex person turns up who just looks like a gorgeous woman and identifies as non-binary. I'm actually quoting somebody like I know of from TikTok, and she's and they're like, well, I have XY chromosomes and my body doesn't tolerate testosterone, so I just look like a woman. And they take HRT to look more like a woman. And they're like, so you're a man then? And they'll be like, nope. And they'll be like, well, what genitals do you have? And it was like, well, I don't have male genitals, but I have XY chromosomes. And they're just like, my brain, what do I do? What are you? It's like, there's more types of people than you think in the world, biologically speaking. And they don't get born wearing Barbie dresses and t-shirts or Ken Blue t-shirts. That's all I'm saying.
We're getting very heavy on this topic all of a sudden.
Well, you know, it's an important topic to be, so. Big up the intersex people. Big respect. You always get forgotten about in the conversations. Right, what are we doing today? Well, apart from what I said of like decorating your farm or getting more drills, I think you're good, Napoleon. It depends. Flash said that I think they're going to get the update out exactly at the same time when their update for Stardew Valley Expanded is going to come out exactly as soon as the update for the official game comes out. So, I don't know, we could be spending some time with you, Napoleon. The 2.0 update with the big Castle Village update is going to take some time, though. It's not going to come out right after 1.6. So I'm quite thankful for that, because that would be a bit overwhelming if that came out at the same time. Iron, we're on iron now. I can't believe I didn't make that coal drill first. Like, how did that not click in my brain? Of like, we need coal. Coal drill. Tell you what, we'll decorate the bus lane a little bit and then we'll go and see. Who should we see next? Chat, just let me know who you want to see next. Hamish or Hadley? Who's next? And we will go and see them while I work on the path. Do you want brick, maybe? I'm thinking rustic planks would look really good. Do I actually have wood in here? Why wasn't it in the smelter? Where am I getting the wood from? There's wood in here! Oh, that's freaking annoying. You want to go and see Hadley? Ah, that's surprising. Figured everybody was sick for Hamish. Definitely not Kid Grabley or Wife Beatley. Whatever, you love them. People don't officially know those characters yet. I've never introduced them, but you've made me. What are the chances I could actually release a video like that, though? Introduce the evil clones of Hadley. I think people barely know who Hadley is anyway. Most people only know who Napoleon and Hamish are. Save Hamish for last. Yeah, he'll love that. He'll be really pissed off that he didn't go first. I think we might actually play the update with Hamish this time round. Because Hamish is the only one who's currently in winter at the moment, and a lot of the new update stuff is like winter festivals. So I think he might actually get to do the 1.6 update rather than Hadley this time round. At least first, anyway. Like, he might be the first on the scene for a change. Alright, so let's make some more of this. And then we're going to go and get some lampposts from Marlon. Because you've got lovely lampposts. We haven't got any here because I haven't bought any, but we're going to go and get some. I need to record my new alert. If you've never bought a super chat on my live stream before, and I think everybody here has done that before, most of everybody, everything pings up like my character's singing. And I was going to add a new one. I won't say what it is, but I was going to add a new one. I'll get that in for the update. Because maybe people want to use super chats when there's a lot of us in here so they can actually get their messages read. That's assuming... I'll be very interested if I have a small live stream for this. Because as we all know, we were all stuck in our houses when the 1.5 came out, so we didn't have anything else better to do, and I think a lot of the accessibility I had with people watching me came from that. Like, they were like, I need entertainment, help me. Yeah, Marlon. Okay, Marlon. Who's this? Oh, I remember you. It's Jolene. Jolene. It's quite a day. I couldn't ask for anything more. remember Chip did a voice for her and it was kind of good. Jolene. Don't stand up. I'm watching you. We can't handle the power of standing Gil. Nobody can. These are not cheap, but they are really nice. I don't know how many I need, so I'm just going to get 10. Do we want to put large barrels down? Maybe. Wooden crates would definitely be nice. I don't know about boxes, but I'll get a few, why not? Log pile? Maybe? Oh, I like the little book that Flash has put there. That's really good. Gil, don't stand up.
The napalm ring is my personal favorite. It's useful when fighting mummies and my ex-wife.
Standing Gil. Personally, I hope Standing Gil stands more and does something epic. Actually, I'm going to ask Flash Sifter about that. You heard it here first. I'm going to ask Flash to do something epic with Standing Gil. Maybe he's already planned it. Alright, let's freeze time. So we've got plenty of time to decorate.
Welcome to the decorating part of the stream. Welcome.
See, what's good is, yeah, we don't have the pesky things getting in the way of having a nice clean walkway out here that we would have on the ordinary bus stop. Hello, Martin. Napoleon married the woman you love. Ha ha ha. Or have a crush on. Oh, accidentally gave him wood.
All my close friends are online. I talk to them just about every day.
Hey, look, the pandemic's over now. You can find friends outside if you want to.
I want to meet them in real life eventually, but plane tickets are expensive.
Tell me about it, buddy. Chip keeps telling me to go over to America to visit them. I'm like, you gonna pay for this? And Chip was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. I haven't been to America since 2019. I would very much like to go there, spend some time with my sibling. Yes, very lewd. Accidental lewd moment. Well, we didn't have enough wood. But I'll get you more. The problem I'm having with Hadley at the moment is that when I switch his save file to Stardew Valley Expanded, it's exactly the same farm, so it can get a bit confusing. And it's not as fun. So, and I've been waiting to have like a new farm map to use with Hadley. But I know things about like Flash's plans for the maps that he's making, and I'm waiting for like a specific map situation to happen. I really don't like having to swap the save file because it just gets really confusing all the time. And we need like a community center farmer representative for content. So hopefully I'll get to fix that eventually. It is a family friend. It is not a family friendly channel. Do not bring your family here. We don't do family friendly here. Have you seen the recent Pal World video I did? That was funny. I made the Pal World video, right? And I was like, no one's going to watch this again because people on my channel only like Stardew. And I was like, hopefully the algorithm will find this video. And like for 2 days, it was like, it plodded along. And then all of a sudden, there was like an almighty spike in the analytics. And the floodgates opened. And like in like one evening, 9,000 people found that video. and the horniest people got into the comment section, and I had to delete a lot of comments. Like, sometimes when YouTube's like, this video is going to get watched, it just happens. It's a lot harder to get to an audience when your subscribers don't want to click the video, because like subscribers give it the first push, and then it gets thrown around. And if your subscribers are like, I don't like Pal World, then it's a lot harder to get to people who do like Pal World. It's kind of annoying. But thankfully, the algorithm helped me out, and now people are like, I don't know, either feeling mortified or laughing their asses off or feeling very horny while watching that video. I actually like some of the Pal World mods, because it's like I've never really vibed with this whole we're gonna make tiny sprite people jump up and down on one another with fish plop sound effects. Like, I'm like, okay, you do you, boo. Ain't my thing. But if it's like a 3D pal with a massive gi at, I can kind of get behind that a bit better. To be honest, like quite literally.
Pal World mods made me a furry. And now I can't go back.
Is what I'd say if that had happened to me. I actually just like the big boober mod that I used in that. But it didn't work for every armor, so I was like, I'm not gonna keep this installed unless it's practical. I'm gonna have big tits and practicality, thank you. I think the mod author is working on that though. No! Don't tell me there's a stone here. Hamish has an involuntary fursona. It's just a blue wolf, isn't it? I am not a furry, okay? I just like butts. And thickness. And those pals were getting down with the thickness. I have to be explicitly say I liked the lavender one and I liked the Catrice one. I did not like the pen gullet with a massive Botox ass and tits. That was frightening. I also didn't like the rest of the stuff that had like stuff except sex things tacked onto them. I was like, no thanks. But however, the male body mod was really good. And the one thing I couldn't show anyone, obviously, was the eggplant. Whoever modeled the eggplant for that mod really knows their eggplants, because it's done really well and everything has jiggle physics. It didn't have any rock hard eggplants though, which was disappointing. But again, I didn't really want to run around with Hamish with his eggplant out, so it's not really a mod for me. I guess Flash had to put some sort of limitation on what he had created here. There had to be one rock present to ruin it all. Which is the equilibrium of the universe. Let's put 2 down here. It's like... that looks great! You can't do that with the vanilla lane. I love that. Maybe we can put them on the other side. Oh, Pam would walk into them on the other side though, wouldn't she? She'd smash into them. God damn you, Pam! And your ways. Now the question is, what would I do up here? For the time being, I'm just probably just going to put like a few things down and not worry about it. Because we do want to visit the other farms today. I don't think there's anything wrong with being a furry, by the way. I don't think you can grow up with things like, you know, all the cartoons we had when we were a kid and like not end up being attracted to like big boobed rabbit women or something. Like, I just, you know, I think you're just... It gave you the ammunition. Me, it was Jessica Rabbit. So, like, I kind of, like, cheated. Like, I technically like a rabbit woman, but she's just, like, married to a rabbit instead. Like, I didn't even know why I liked Jessica Rabbit. I was just a kid. I was like, I really like Jessica Rabbit, and I don't know why. And then I, like, hit 20, and I was like, I remember! Pulled that VHS video out, and they were like, there's a scene where you can see Jessica Rabbit's panties. And I was like, holy shit! Oh, spoilers, by the way. If there is a moment where you can see Jessica Rabbit's underwear in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Google it. Enjoy. Actually, I think the original, it wasn't her underwear. I think she just wasn't wearing underwear. You're double welcome, if that's the case. Look, I want to bang Jessica Rabbit, okay? Like, don't judge me. Asexual icon? Why is she asexual? I think you've said this before. Right, should we go and see Hamish? I feel like it's got to be fish themed, Napoleon, because of your fishing background.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how we can do that though. We can like maybe just give it like kind of like a seaside sort of theme. Like we're gonna have to try and get like something that looks like fish related. I don't know if we can bring fish tanks out here or something. Oh, fish tanks! That would be freaking awesome. Let's try that. Let's try and see if we can dump a fish tank out here. Because if not, we could have like an excellent bus stop full of fish and stuff. I don't know how safe it would be to have a fish tank outdoors though. In reality, I don't think they do that with aquariums. I don't think that makes any sense. Where's the decorating catalog? There it is, right there. Never once of her own volition, when not being coerced, blackmailed, or as a side effect of... Well, she doesn't, you're right, but that doesn't mean that her and Roger don't have a sexual relationship. You don't know that. I think you're onto something, though. If that's the prevalent theory, then I've got to say that could make sense. That would make a lot of sense for a character. All I'm saying is, I need me some, like, rotoscoped Jessica Rabbit live action participant stuff. I've never seen that done right. If I ever get... do you know that meme where it's like, if I ever win the lottery, there'll be signs? You'll know that'll be my sign if I'm rich. When asked why she married Roger, she says, well, yeah, I know that, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they don't have a relationship of the nature. But it's a good theory, okay? Don't push your luck. They adopted her as an icon? Oh. How often are these bloody adverts playing? I think it's once every half an hour or something, isn't it? I better be getting money for that, because, like, otherwise, why would I, like, annoy anybody with it? Probably not getting anything from it. Don't deny my audience unless I get 20p. Have an axe on me? Down you go! Pretty often. That's not cool. Anyone else getting really frequent adverts? Like, you're not supposed to be getting them because you have a subscription. You've done something weird. Every half an hour. Right. As long as it's only half an hour. Zibe's not getting any adverts, Hexus. I think you've, like... Nope, can't place this outside. No, I didn't want to put my horse whistle on there. Hello, Luda. Do any of the fish tanks work outside? Yeah, I mean, I know all that stuff. It's just like, I just wouldn't... It's a good theory. I just wouldn't make an assumption that she never, you know... But then again, asexual people don't not have sex, ever. You guys know that, right? It's just that it's just not a big motivation for them. If Roger wants to, she probably would. Simple as that, really. I've met asexual people like that. They're like, oh, if my partner feels like it, then I'll do it for them. I'm like that. I'm vaguely asexual. But then again, nobody said that she wasn't. They just said that she was. Yeah, I'm the one. I'm the problem here. I'm the problem. It's alright, I'm just being a boomer. We're sort of I'm having a guess at like decorating the bus stop for Napoleon, but it's going to take a lot of work if I decide to commit to it. And we do want to visit the other farmers today. I'm a bisexual sex position. I thought it said sex position because the stupid YouTube harp thing is covering up the chat on my end. Grey Arrow Ace person. I don't know what the arrow part is, but I think I'm sort of the same, Jill. I think I sort of identify like that. Is it aromantic? Yeah, that's kind of the way it works. Like, I'm not motivated by it, but might do it for, you know, engage with it for somebody else. Doesn't mean you don't have the sexuality. It just means that you kind of find that you don't really care that much about the, like, the in-person concert. There you go. It does mean aromantic. What does aromantic mean exactly? It's not that I've never heard of it, but it's just like, I like to know the definition of things, you know? Unlike TikTok debaters who jump in to be like, trans people are bad because one time one took my chocolate bar. I do actually like to know what I'm talking about, you know? Damn those trans people and stealing the chocolate bars. When will they stop? I'll never stop, that's when. Yeah, I mean, like, it's fun to press it, but, like, when is it relevant to press it? Like, you know? Let's put everything away. Would you say that you're an well, not aromantic, asexual person, Napoleon, given everything you've been through?
I guess I am, yeah. I don't really think about it, to be honest.
Have you and Claire ever done anything?
Why you got your tongue stuck out for? Why are you doing that while I'm talking?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was a binding. I've got to remove that binding. That was very inappropriate of me.
Why are you doing that when I'm talking about like my intimacies?
All right. Sorry. I didn't plan that. I mean, I don't know if it's like not necessarily like don't feel sexual need specifically. It's like maybe they just don't need it from another person all that much. Because like me and Sire like this, we're like, oh, we'll just take her talking about it. We were like, we just take care of our own frustrations and then get on with the day type of attitude about it. You know, I don't think it's specifically like you don't feel it at all. Maybe you just feel it way less than typical. Maybe that's a... I'm not arguing with you, I'm just sort of speculating. When it comes to romantic relationships, I get the 404 file not found screen in my brain. Yeah, I totally identify with that. It weirds people out. They're like, yo, let's go. And I'm like, I feel weird about this. What do you mean trans people aren't bad? I'm trans and I'm a bad person. How dare you? I'm here to represent the bad people, okay? Some of us are bad. I'm just not bad for being trans. When will people care about the bad people? We're people too. I do bad things all the time. One time I ignored a person who's annoying because they're like an NPC and always want to talk to me when they're dog walking. God, I dislike her so much. Oh, but I love these. They're like such a good buff food to use out. Oh, that reminds me I was going to do the Crimson Badlands video. I was going to do a survival guide for the Crimson Badlands with Hadley. On Big Mouth. I thought you were calling me a big mouth then. I was going to be like, yes, that's what I am. Asexual people, they're sex workers. Never even thought of that, but of course that must happen. That could actually be a boon, couldn't it? I don't know. You're just thinking about TikTok videos while you're at work? Well, yeah, I thought that is pretty much what I would say about my perspective on masturbation, but like, that's my perspective on it. People fucking hate non-binary people, don't they? Because like I predominantly like, when I say people, I mean like gender critical people. Like I identify as non-binary because I've never felt like a boy or a girl, really, man or a woman. Like, and oh, people get really snooty about it. Like they hate it, and I'm just like, I don't know. I think you're kind of a problem if you're gonna get mad about this. I just saw some meme TikTok thing the other day where some guy's like, I don't like non-binary people. I think it's arrogance. And then somebody just jumped in and went about it. It's like, that's not arrogant to be non-binary. That'd be like saying, I think cis men are arrogant. I think being cis is arrogant. God, can you imagine that? They'd absolutely shit the bed crying if you said that to a gender critical person. I think you being a cis man is arrogant. But then again, they don't like to be called cis either, do they? They put the fingers in their ears and pretend that word doesn't exist. God, gender critical people are the biggest babies, I swear. Only children whose parents never told them off. It's like, Gerald, do you think it might not be a good idea to stab the cat? I'll stab the cat, it's arrogant. Okay, Gerald. Blame the parents. Alright, let's go visit with the Hamishoid. Thank you for your time, Napoleon. We might be back, yeah, if I decide to, like, decorate your place today, but more than likely not. We'll just go and see the other lads. Do you feel ready for 1.6?
Are you even going to make any content with me for 1.6? Like, probably not.
Stop whinging about it. We'll figure it out. I said we don't do enough content with you. We'll figure it out. Freaking angsty little teenager. Don't stab the cat, Napoleon. And if you stab the cat, I'll stab you. How's that?
I think child abuse is a good idea.
You're not a child. You're a mustachioed Luigi-looking guy.
I've never been more insulted.
Oh God! Like if you ever want to like be like repulsed and maybe laugh your ass off at the same time, just go to TikTok debates. They like people. So many people hate the term cis. It's crazy. And like cis literally just means not trans. And apparently exactly the same thing happened with, you know, the whole homosexuality topic being the buzz in the 90s. People were like, we don't want to be called straight. We don't want to be called heterosexual because we're normal. And it's the same thing with what's happening with the cis debate now. They won't, like, people don't want to be called cis because they consider themselves to be normal, and they just want trans people to be trans, and for everyone else to just be normal. And I'm like, well, that's discriminatory. It's making people feel like they're freaks. Cis literally just means you're not trans. It was coined by a cisgender biologist, a woman. It's like a scientific term. And it's just like, oh, what do we call cis? And like people did it with being straight, being called heterosexual. Like they did. They absolutely raged about being called that. So don't listen to people when they say that they won't be called cis or there's something wrong with it. Because it's just another form of bigotry to deny that terminology. I don't know who needs to hear that. I think most people are genned up on that here because we do have quite a queer community here, so I'm just ranting. Alright, then let's go to the menu. Actually, I have to exit to desktop because I have to switch the mods around. So I'll just hang out here with you guys while I sort that out. Yeah, but always feel free to talk about queer topics here. There's a chance that maybe YouTube will be like, these topics are too adult and like demonetize the video, but to be honest, if it's a live stream VOD, I don't care. As long as we're not too explicit, we'll be fine, but like always feel free to be a part of the rainbow community or an ally and want to talk about those topics on my platform, because queer rights are human rights. It's as simple as that, really. Right, we need to move these mods around. This is gonna be annoying now. Oh, before I move the mods around, this is what my full body avatar looks like. Have a good look at that, everybody. Sarif is actually working on the back. I have given myself the most ridiculous butt. It's badonkers what it looks like on the back. But, yeah, have a gander at that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just like, yeah, it's also a Latin term as well, isn't it? I just read that. Okay. Alright. Modding. Stardew Valley mods. Thicker than a snicker. Story behind the full body concept was like, I wanted to have full body concept, but being a degen, I was like, yo, Seraph, can you just give me some nude full body versions of my character? And they were like, okay, but how thick? And I was like, well... And then Seraph was like, very kindly gave me a dress as well, rather than just gave me like the birthday suit. I got 2 versions of the birthday suit, and Seraph's working on the back, and if I ever can justify spending a ridiculous amount of money, I will definitely get the full rig. Yeah, you're right, Jill. Like, the difference is we just weren't online then. We didn't have the communication that we have now. So people are like, what? You know, to begin with, trans people have always been here, just as gay people have always been here. And it's very rude to infer that it's just a trend. But yeah, gay people have seen it and done it, and that's why it's kind of hurtful when gay people jump on the bandwagon, to be honest, because they still do it to gay people as well. You got to work on the progress. Where are we going? We're going to Hadley, right? Hadley has about 4 mods, I think. How many mods does Hadley have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mods. In fact, and one of them is the cheats menu, just for teleporting around and stuff for making videos. So that otherwise wouldn't be there. No, I've actually got 7 mods. No, it's 5. I've got 5 mods. No, 4. It's actually 4. Everything else is not a mod. 4 mods. Who the fuck? Howling with laughter in my house. Shut up. I'm just going for, it's a very annoying process swapping the mod folders over when you've got ADD. Plus Napoleon has like a giant mods folder, so when I move it around it does take a little while to move it. Basically, every time I like use the mod folder, I'm usually updating it, so then I have to go back and replace the original mod folder where I've got them stored. It always takes a bit longer with the Stardew Valley expanded ones. Napoleon SVA. Okay. Back to the folder. Come on, get back there. God damn you! Why isn't it on the quick menu, Turin? Who's that? I don't know. Which voice are you? Leave me alone. Karin had multiple personality disorder all along. That's what it really was. Like the movie kind, not the real kind, you know, like the dumb M. Night Shyamalan one. Shyamalan. All right, we're ready to go to Hadley now. Explode. I don't know what I did, but for some reason my Stardew Valley like title page is like tiny. Like the banner is like floating up there, miles away from the menu. You gonna load in or what? Game capture, what are you doing? Why is it not grabbing it? Well, thank you, OBS. This black screen is fantastic. Let me just fix this. Oh, really, OBS? Really? You bastard. I can't even find the bloody game now. There it is. There we are. Was that so hard, OBS? You bloody bastard. Hello, Hadley. How you doing?
Hello! Hello, everybody. Welcome in.
Is it weird always having to be, like, pulled out of bed like that? Like, what were you doing before I actually loaded the game up?
I was just outside, like, eating a sandwich, to be honest, and then, whoa, the game gets thrown on, it just chucks me in a bed. It's very disorientating, to be honest.
Why are you looking at your kid like that?
That one's a chain smoker. Tends to, like, burn me randomly every now and then. Got, like, a smoking addiction. Kind of like that baby from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I forget which one that is. They don't like being children. That's what I'm gonna say.
Sounds awkward.
Very awkward, to be honest.
Alright, we're gonna have a tour around the most vanilla farm that could ever be vanilla. Bread from Evelyn. Thank you, Evelyn. Hi, Haley. How you doing? Hadley, could you say hello to chat for me?
Hello, chat.
No. I mean, like, read the chat. Can you read the chat?
I have absolutely no idea how to read the chat.
You have a mobile. Yeah, I'll give you a mobile. Look at the mobile.
Hello, chat. Hey, Hadley. Hello, Beggin' Trank.
Beggin' Trank?
Megan Frank.
You know what? Don't read chat. Here's Hadley's fantastic bus stop, which is still kind of a work in process. It's nowhere near as furnished as Hamish's bus stop was that one time because we don't use cheats on this one. Got a couple of concerned ape faces here, that's neat.
Well, you know, if you do it over time and you do it slowly and organically, it's kind of fun, you know?
From now on, you're Beggin' Trank? Megan, I think that's your new name, Beggin' Trank. Yeah, it's hard to have as much detail when you don't have access to every item in the game. Cheat, cheat, cheat. Why are you saying cheat, cheat, cheat? Oh, you mean like I should cheat just to decorate? We can't. We don't have the item spawner installed for Hadley. That was for Pam, actually. We put the coffee machine there so Pam could get coffee. It's meant to be like... The idea was going to make a little place for people to sit and have coffee. Free coffee for people.
We have to give her coffee. I usually only give her coffee after she's like been on like a bender or something.
Isn't that like every day?
It's like every minute, Turin. Have you met this character? She's known for being a freaking drunkard.
Yes, I've met Pam.
Yeah, well, she's got an alcohol addiction, and she pukes all over my shoes whenever I see her most days.
I know who Pam is. Oh, right. You just randomly just had, you know, just having a brain fart in chat there. Okay. Yeah, it looks very nice, Hadley. Well done. Definitely needs a lot more detail, but like I said, you can't add as detail as quickly as you would like to without spawning items in, so we'll have to work on that over time. Maybe we'll add more items to it when we play 1.6. I know the mines is looking pretty fancy. We spent most of our time working on the mines, and we were taking a leaf out of Wardog's book and putting crystallariums in here and actually using the space to make some money. I'll stash them in there because we might want to make more crystallariums. Oh wait, have we got two sets of music playing right now, haven't we? God damn it, chat. You never tell me about the music. Mal Havoc is gifting 5 Turin member
Thank
ships.
you for purchasing your Joja membership. I will now proceed to wreck the community center and liquidize the Junimos.
Well, thanks, Mal Havoc. That's really kind of you. Did I already change the memberships to Turin?
Thank you for purchasing your Joja membership. I will
Oh my
now
god, it's going to
proceed
go off every
wreck
time.
the community center and liquidize the Junimos.
What have I done? Shut up, Hamish. Is he going to do it again?
Thank you
Oh
for
my
purchasing
God.
your Joja
I didn't know
membership.
they did
I will now
this.
proceed to wreck the community center and liquidize the Junimos.
What hell have you unleashed upon this land, Turin? Hamish McTackleberry should never talk this much.
Thank you for purchasing your Joja membership. I will now proceed to wreck the community center and liquidize the
Oh,
Junimos.
Jesus Christ. If somebody gives me like a ridiculous amount of gifts at some point, we're going to get Hamish for like half an hour.
Thank you for purchasing your Joja
Fuck my
membership.
life.
I will now proceed to wreck the community center and liquidize the Junimos.
I literally did not know that was a thing. You would think that would just go off once, not for per person. Well, all those people who just got things, hopefully you turn up on Tuesday and make the most out of them. Because I don't know if you're secretly here right now, because sometimes people watch streams and they don't say anything in the chat because they get a bit nervous about it. And being a gobby bugger, I've never ever felt like that in my life, so... I know Tiny Shield watched a lot of my live streams and never said anything for the longest time. So maybe you're here. Lindsay Smith, Mihi, Ahmed, Lionel Durton, and I have no idea what that one says, and I'm a little bit worried that might be some sort of joke. The last one. I will not be tricked into reading something lewd. Thanks for that, Malhavoc. Oh my god, I need to change that somehow, because if he's going to speak every single time, I've got to come up with something funnier for him to say than that. It looks like I've already changed the membership names to Turin already. It was really weirding me out, because before, when you got a gift membership, it would just say welcome to. So it was like, I changed it to Joja because it works a bit better. It's like welcome to Joja. Sounded better than welcome to Turin, because it's like you're not visiting Italy right now, you're on a live stream, so... But it does say Turin now, so, you know, even though memberships on my screen is like split in half and looks a bit... members hips is what it looks like. Gifted 5 Turin members hips.
Welcome, members.
Oh my god, 100 gift donation would be ridiculous because it would literally just be him 100 times. Wait a minute, you haven't got a membership yourself, Malhavoc. Yeah, if I had the power to gift him, I would. I don't think I can gift on my own live stream. Should have got yourself a membership, but then again, we never would have uncovered that bug. Hexus, give Malhavoc a membership because you're really rich. Do it. Everyone boo Hexus if Hexus doesn't do it. Anyway, Hexus will kill me later. It's looking good in here, but again, we want more detail. We want more little things going on in it, and it's going to take a while to accumulate those things. But who knows? You do not get to visit Italy. I'm sorry. You have no money. Why don't you go and get some and then give it to me? And I don't mean in a stream way. I mean just literally like off stream. Just get a job and give me money. You get nothing in return. You don't even get a membership. Also, I'm going to be changing the memberships icons to cyborg fists instead. Like specifically my cyborg fists. So you will have a rainbow fist in the near future. I've suddenly now realized that is a bit lewd, having a cyborg rainbow fist. Buy a Turin membership in the future and you can get fisted cybernetically. I've also got a big plan with the membership content in the future, but I'll guess about that at the end of the stream. Well, you're looking good, Hadley. I mean, there's not really anything else to do, is it? I mean, with you, everything's like perfect and sewed up.
I reckon you'll probably need me for the update anyway. There's no way Hamish McTackleberry's gonna pull it off. An event as big as this, and you're gonna rely on that Billberry idiot? Ain't no way he ain't gonna do something wrong. You know you're gonna need my help.
Yeah, well, he might pull it off for a change.
Didn't he start one of your live streams lacking his underwear getting tickled by like a petting device in Krobus's room one time?
Yes, that did happen.
Why do you have faith in Hamish McTackleberry?
Since when do you care? You don't care about YouTube and stuff. What does it matter?
I don't know. Some might say that people like me and I should get more screen time and stuff.
Who's been whispering in your ear? This sounds like Napoleon talk to me. This does not sound like Hadley talk.
Maybe I spoke to Napoleon about it. What of it?
You two are getting like... I'm getting a bit worried about you two. You're supposed to be like the down-to-earth guys. You're not supposed to be like fighting for screen time. Napoleon and Hadley villain era?
Ain't no way we could ever be as villainous as McTackleberry. He's got a higher body count than us.
That's true. Is that going to be full of slimes if I go in there? Yes. One is funny and the other is sexy. Wow. Why do you just dumb people down to like one characteristic? I think Hadley's funny because he's like stupid about stuff a lot of the time. Like he's a stupid boomer.
Really? Just gonna call me a stupid boomer and expect me not to, like, just take that on the chin?
You don't care. You don't even know what a boomer is.
Well, I really enjoyed streaming the 1.5 update. And I think the voice you gave me has improved since then as well. I sound a lot better.
Okay.
I was just expecting that I would be doing.
You literally just want me to like play as you, don't you? This is what this is about. Like you've grown an ego. Both of you have complained about this to me now. And you waited until we were on a live stream as well, rather than just whispering in my head as usual.
Look, if you want to roll on with him and Spectacular, you do that. But we all know you're going to end up right back here.
Whatever, if it happens, it happens. Jesus, get off my back.
Are you guys fighting about who's gonna do the 1.6 thing?
Get out of here. We don't need three of us having a conversation about this. You're going to bring Awaken Hamish. Too early. Yeah, I think we're good. We're good, to be honest. I don't think we're going to go to bed here. So we don't lose a day. Everything good in the cellar? Like, I don't even need to prep you, really. I mean, like, just decorating the bus stop a little bit was enough. You got room for diamonds in there?
Whose voice was that meant to be? That wasn't my voice.
Hey, well, if I wanted to do a different voice, I could do a different voice, alright?
That doesn't make any sense. You're doing my voice, and then you're doing a parody version of my voice when you're the person that's doing my voice.
Yeah, just, you're not supposed to think about it, okay? This is why you're a boomer. Where do we keep these? They go in here? Where are you keeping your diamonds? Are you just selling them? Looks like... What are you doing with your diamonds?
I don't know.
Well, who would know? Oh, silver quality wine's coming through. What wine have you got going? Ancient fruit wine. Oh, yeah, of course. What are we doing with the diamonds? I'm just going to put them in there. I don't know what you were doing with that diamond. I guess it doesn't matter anyway. If we're not saving the day, what's the point? Haley's in bed. Can we talk to her? No. Do you remember the names of your children, right?
No, I have long since forgotten the names of my children. They're not even children, Turin. It's a curse. They're adults now.
Well, technically, wouldn't they be like, at least like 6?
That's pretty old in terms of video game years, okay? I mean, like, oh my god, I'm the same age as my children. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, let's stop talking about the subject. It's a bit weird. Hadley's war room down here. This is where things get confusing, because I have this really neat war room on my vanilla save, which is actually more important on my Stardew Valley expanded save, except the war room on the Stardew Valley expanded save is a cupboard. It doesn't make any sense. That's why I want to make a separate farm. Because, like, I've pretty much conquered vanilla dungeon content, but there's just so much to do in the Crimson Badlands. How many years has Hadley run his farm? I've forgotten where you see that. $12 in-game years. But then the character is meant to be an adult when they arrive in Stardew Valley, so that doesn't really help us. I was talking about like actual video game character years. Hadley would technically be about 6, wouldn't he? Be about 6 years old. Hamish is about 30, 32, I think. No, Hamish is 30. Because Hamish started life in Sonic 2, as we all know. Right, well, thank you for your humble business. Or your humble brag, or whatever this was. But your farm's beautiful, and as expected, there isn't really much to look at. Is your cave? Nobody's decorated their caves very, very interestingly. That's definitely something that I need to do. All right then, we'll go see the man himself, Hamish McFappleberry, to wrap everything up. Thanks for your time, Hadley.
Am I going to be streaming the 1.6 update or not?
Look, I'm gonna go start with Hamish, and if Hamish cocks it up or if Hamish is irrelevant, then we will definitely come over to you, okay?
What about Napoleon?
I don't know about Napoleon. Okay, I don't know. Maybe. Depends how quickly SVE gets updated and how relevant it is. You'll all get a go at some point. Don't worry about it. Bunch of freaking divas.
I heard that.
Where are you?
I don't know.
Alright, quit out of there. Bye. And switch over for Hamish now.
I'm still here. I'm awkwardly still here in the background. I didn't go anywhere. I'm in Turin's cyber den or whatever. I'm off camera. I'm off camera in the back of the cyber den. You can't see me. We're not allowed to go on the camera, otherwise Turin beats us.
You're just lying now. I've never beaten you in my life. I might start doing that though.
What?
Alright, let me swap these mods over. So we can go and see it. Mr. McTackleberry. Okay, so I don't really need to save that folder because it was exactly the same as the one I moved over. Where are you, Mr. McTackleberry? Where is Hamish anyway? He better actually turn up for this one. I guess he doesn't have a choice. He's gonna get summoned.
I saw him in Power World earlier.
I don't want to know about what peeping on Hamish in Pal World, okay?
Oh, you wanted to know where he was? He was rogering in lavender like nobody's business.
Shut up. Stop watching Hamish bang lavanders. What's wrong with you? Why? I guess Hamish's mod folder is a little chunkier than I thought. Dun, 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 dun. You know, it's funny, right? After live streaming for a couple of years, I actually don't like live streaming that much anymore. Like, I don't mind it doing it on occasion, but now I'm like, back to video editing. So maybe that's like the equilibrium now of like, I'll just stream for a while and then I'll video edit it for a while. Like, as I get bored of one or the other, I'll just flip back and forth. Maybe that'll be my method. It's not like it's definitely an ADD thing. You just get obsessed with one thing at a time. Right, we in there? Yes, we're ready to go. Napoleon, go and pull Hamish out of the lavender if that's where he is.
Oh, it's gross. I don't want to see that.
You've already seen it. You've been literally looking at it in your own free time.
All right, fucking calm down. Keep your knickers on.
You what, Malhath? You know, funnily enough, the sheep in Power World, I swear I saw somebody was working on a super HD, much better version of that sheep, because the sheep in the video is awful, like the stripper sheep. But I think somebody's working on like a super good one. I can't remember where I saw it though, so every bloody pal is going to end up looking like some sort of like stripper pal by the time that community's done with it. Kind of here for it, to be honest. It's hilarious and kind of hot at the same time. All right, we're going back in. Have you found him yet?
I think they went into the game. They're not going to be able to hear you until they come out of there.
Yeah, that's true. Why are you still here?
Why are you bitching at me at the moment? You're like, I'm supposed to be the one you like.
I don't play favorites, okay?
You don't like Hamish, though.
Nobody likes Hamish. Yeah, select your partner. Make a commitment. Which one of your pals is gonna beat stuff up for you and humbly bang you? Why don't we have that already? Why don't we have a game like that already? I guess, like, Pal World is bridging the gap. Because, like, technically Hamish just runs around with his ultra curvy lavender that he obviously humbly bangs. And his Catrus he humbly bangs as well. Wait, this was an idea I had for Pokemon anyway. I had this idea of Hamish traveling around with like a Machamp and a bunch of other humanoid Pokemon that he was banging. I guess it came true. I guess it just happened. Life found a way. Dear God. Alright, we're going in. I'm going to find Tackleberry. Hello, Hamish. Let me switch over. Oh, we're gonna get the same thing again where OBS can't find Stardew again. Great. Thank you, OBS. Alright, we've been here before. We know what to do. Hello, Hamish. Don't hit the ground. Hamish, what are you doing?
Why did you? I was busy, Turin. I was in a business meeting before I got here. I got real sweaty from doing my business meeting, and I didn't think I was gonna be on this stream today, to be honest. And my pants are sweaty.
You were banging a lavender, okay? Napoleon told me. This is a problem. You can't just be like constantly banging your pals, Hamish. This is a problem.
Explain to me why that would be a problem, Turin. Why would be smashing a sweet badonkadonk that's also your battle Pokemon? Why would that be a problem?
I don't know, okay, but I didn't expect you to be like just like doing that. But
you're lost for words, aren't you? The fact that I didn't deny that I'm doing it, okay? I enjoy banging pals. This is terrible.
Whatever you do, don't bang Krobus.
Hello, chat. How you doing? I'm looking forward to hosting the stream tomorrow because I'm the best character on the channel and everybody loves me the most. And Hadley and Napoleon are less liked to me and are not as popular.
Shut up! I'm loved. People call me Wholesome Hadley.
Yeah, I'm beloved, I think.
No, you're not. You're both just offshoots of me. People don't even come here for Turin, they come here for me. I am the Alpha and Omega.
You sound like Donald Trump. I'm just gonna cut in there. You sound like Donald Trump. You might as well said you were the biggest and the bestest, okay? Keep talking like this and we won't be streaming with you on Tuesday.
Yeah, whatever.
What a bunch of cocky little chads you've all turned out to be. Chodes. Oh, we got double music again. Let's turn that off. Right, so your farm is all actually kind of fucking awesome these days, isn't it? I really quite like what we've done with Jojo Farm. The OG.
So we actually have it set up that when the mods stop working on the day, the Junimos will take over for Automate instead. I fought ahead with that one, so that's not going to be a problem. Hello, Megan. Hello, Mel Havoc. I'll keep tabs on that stripper sheep for you.
It does look nice in the winter. Do you have plenty of, like, resources just in case we need them?
I got wood and stone. I mean, like, what else could we need that we couldn't, like, farm?
We don't have any space for farming. That's a big problem. And all of your mods break. We won't have any... Well, we've got the island. If we need to grow anything, we can grow it on the island. Is your island okay?
Hello, Mel Havoc. Once again, thank you for all the gift subs and allowing me to pop up and show that I'm the best character on the channel 5 times in a row.
That's not how that works.
As you can see, my farm is the best because I'm the best character on the channel. And this little robot's Tummy Wummy is filled with goody woodness.
Never say that again. Leave those in there just in case we need them or something. It's the Festival of Ice tomorrow. Yeah, let's not save this day because I'm pretty sure we're going to have the winter festivals to check out tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, Tuesday. I'm feeling a bit hyped now, chat. This stream has made me feel hyped for Tuesday. I'm like, bring it on. Hopefully it's as exciting as 1.5. But to be honest, you just never know what Eric's going to do. Every update we've had has been unpredictable. I mean, did anybody predict we were going to get a freaking cinema? Or fish ponds? Or a whole ass island? You just don't know. Well, that guy's cooking up. Uni might know. Maybe she made out with Eric at the convention. We don't know. She was dressed as Abigail. Maybe Concerned Date was like, oh, it's my fetish. And just bangs every Abigail cosplayer he ever meets. We don't know. Uni's been suspiciously quiet for a while now. She might have signed an NDA. Wild speculation about Uni on this stream. Very wild speculation. I think I'm too close to my microphone. I'm basically shouting at everybody now, aren't I? Yeah, so if we need to grow anything, we'll just grow it on the island because we're all set up for it. But isn't the radius of this like a lot bigger though? Gotta pick up this. I love Coral Island. The fact that you can just touch the sprinkler and see the radius. No, it's actually perfectly set up. This extends the radius though, doesn't it? Oh, it's an enricher. That's why. Okay, cool. Good job, McShackleberry. What did you say, Hexus? The stupid heart thing's covering up the text. Can't read it. So the island's looking good. Let's go show everybody your fantastic bus stop. Well, we Jojified it, so it's not quite as fantastic now.
Jojo is fantastic, okay? We're getting some notable Jojo updates in this update because I'm the best character on the channel and Concerned Dape's a fan and made these things for me.
You cannot confirm that. We're a very small channel. I don't think Concerned Ape knows about us. Hello, Acer. Welcome in. Howdy. Yeah, so I actually scaled back Hamish's bus stop quite a bit because it was too pretty. If you want to check the Discord out in the Stardew section, you can see what it looked like when it was too pretty. We all decided that Hamish didn't deserve a bus stop that looked that nice. But yeah, you can see what I was talking about with Stardew Valley expanded save file now. Like Flash moved the sign in one step, took that stone out of the way, seemingly removed these bushes, so you can have a far more symmetrical decorated bus stop if you're using Stardew Valley expanded. I still like this bus stop. It looks nice, even if we had to make it uglier because you're ugly in general, Hamish.
Well, screw you. I'm always complimenting your badonkulicious fat goth cheeks, and this is what I get?
You're a misogynist. That's why that's not cool.
I am not a masseuse.
I said misogynist, not masseuse. What the hell's wrong with you?
You say masseuse, I say misogynist.
This doesn't make any sense. Please stop.
What else do you want me to look at? You thick, delicious, gophus bitches?
What does that mean?
Don't hit on me. That's fucking gross.
You didn't do anything to your minds. Hello?
No, I didn't do anything to my mines. It's freaking obvious I didn't do anything to the mines. You can see that I didn't. I do something to your mine. Shut up.
You're new here? Well, this is twice now that we've seen new people. I didn't actually know that YouTube live streams could actually find anybody new. You must be deeply confused, and I apologize for how confusing this is. My sentient video game character here, Hamish, is an asshole, and I argue with him constantly. This is a very confusing channel for lore. But yeah, he's a sentient video game character. He's an asshole. He started life in Sonic 2. He's generally a big problem, and he looks at very weird mods on the daily and makes videos about him. Our last video being Pal World. And I just happen to be like the person, you know, who's a goth VTuber here. We're gonna have to do something. I can't explain what I do to new people. I wasn't prepared to meet new people. I'm not prepared to meet... This isn't Twitch, where like new people come into your stream. This is like a smelly, weird tavern where only 10 people come to drink. I love how that nonchalant your response was. I say something deeply unhinged, and you're like, oh, I see. While you slowly tiptoe out of the room. I feel your energy. Whatever happened to the wiki? I realized that I wasn't supposed to write my own wiki. Like, I wrote the entire wiki, and it was the entire story of Joja Farm. And I went, wait a minute, you're not supposed to make your own wiki. Other people are supposed to make the wiki, not you, because then you have to run it. So, like, I was like, no, maybe I'll put this in a comic strip one day, or a book or something. Oh, trust me, you'll be forever confused with my content. One of my videos is a trailer for the channel. It's like, there's a trailer video for 2022, and it kind of sums up what happens on this channel, but I haven't updated it because I changed my avatar character. I used to be a business elf, and now I'm a cyborg mercenary. And so if I were to put that on the front of the channel, it would be confusing because I'm no longer an elf anymore. Wrong pronouns there, Zibay. It's they, them for me. But I appreciate you telling them to look at my weird videos anyway.
I'm telling the pronoun police. They're like the police from Scott Pilgrim. They'll kill you.
What the hell? There's no such thing as the pronoun police.
Yeah, there is. All those gender critical people are afraid of them.
Yeah, you got my point there. Yeah, have a look at the weird mods, the one that's on the front there, like the Pal World mods video. And you'll get the gist of what we're about here. You'll see Hamish doing some loot shit. You know, in your own time. You don't have to do that now. It's not like homework. .6 is coming out on Tuesday, which is the 19th. And we don't know what time it's dropping because Eric basically said he's going to push the button when he wakes up and has coffee.
Hello, Megan. Megan Frank. Or should I say Megan Trank? Seriously, why can't that guy read English? Since when are boomers bad at reading?
Were you just watching? How were you watching that and banging a lavender at the same time?
I had a mobile phone next to me. I can multitask.
This is so gross. Yeah, it's Tuesday. It's literally Tuesday, isn't it, if I'm right? Because it's the 17th today, St. Paddy's Day. And, it's the 19th, yeah. If I'm correct. Don't tell me I'm wrong, because I'll be very disappointed. Hang on a minute, I'm trying to look at the live stream on my phone and it's been really weird. All I've got is a black screen. Why do I have a black screen? What the hell? The live stream's not working. Is the live stream still up for everybody? For some reason. My phone is weird. You always choose to be with Shane? Yeah, I have that problem as well. The only not that I like Shane, but what I found is like because I have different characters with different stories, that's why I'm not really invested in anybody, to be honest. I like Claire from Stardew Valley Expanded, and I like Haley a lot. But I haven't really spent like a load of time falling in love with Claire or anything. It's really just Haley for me. Oh, my phone was being weird. I was looking at my phone to check on the stream and it was being weird. Yeah, it's gonna be, hopefully it's gonna be really busy on Tuesday. Hopefully there'll be a lot of people here. If there isn't, I'll be shocked and I'll like learn a lesson from that, because obviously it might have just been COVID that made everybody come and watch me, which is fair enough. Guess I'm just an untalented loser that needs terrible pandemics to happen for people to watch me. You're spiritually attached to Emily. Emily's a good pick. Like, I can, like, make fun of people who like Shane till the cows come home. But, like, Emily's, like, yeah. I think you know what? I hardly ever speak to anybody who likes Sam. Plenty of people like Sebastian. Plenty of people like Harvey. You get your odd person hero there who likes Elliot because he's a fantasy. Shane fans. I'm willing to bet he's the most popular bachelor. I should literally just do a poll to find out who people think is the best bachelor. To be honest, I reckon Shane would win. Funnily enough, but I've never ever spoken to anybody who likes Sam. Oh yeah, I've met plenty of people who like fancy people who need fixing. I was briefly involved with somebody like that, and I didn't like that. I was like, what? Get away from me.
You're the one who needs fixing, not me.
You're married to Sebastian. Sebastian, if I were to say who's the most popular bachelor, it's going to be a contest between Sebastian and Shane. I'm sure of it. With Harvey as a runner-up. His dad's the king, basically, isn't he? Unfortunately, I have a terrible history with Kent because I once had a video called the Honey Bachelors mod where Kent was constantly naked and like jerking off in public places and saying incredibly inappropriate things. and it's kind of scarred me for a while. So I haven't quite been able to look at Kent the same way ever since, to be honest. He's just watching his wife do the dishes. Yes. I need to bring that video back because it was a hilarious video and it only got knocked down because of a copyright problem with a thumbnail. I'm a bit worried about trying to upload it, because when I tried to upload it on a second channel, it was like I think the second channel got suspended or something for uploading it, because if I can find a way to like edit it so that it's not exactly the same video, I might just bring that video back. It was rated 18 anyway, so it couldn't make any money. Oh yes, I have. I've got quite a few Coral Island videos, and I've done quite a few Coral Island streams. I actually backed Coral Island on Kickstarter as one of the founders. I love Coral Island. It is like kind of tied for my favorite farming sim at the moment with Sandrock, My Time at Sandrock. It beats My Time at Sandrock for me because the characters are sexier in my opinion, but Sandrock's a better game in terms of mechanics. My Time at Sandrock. But I do love Coral Island. I think they're moving a bit slow with the progress at the moment though. I don't really want to sort of like hyper fixate on the content when they don't seem to be like quite getting it out fast enough. Like they released the game and then it was like, it didn't really feel like they should have called it a release version. I wasn't mad though because I still love the game. The next update is going to be huge for it. You're currently playing it? Yeah, I want to do some content for it because I played most of Sandrock on live streams. Yeah, oh my god, I love the characters in Coral Island. I married Leah. I absolutely adore Leah. And Hadley has married Suki because I wanted to see what was going to happen with the whole stepdaughter situation. I just like all the women with the different coloured hair, apparently. You know what, Zibe? I don't know if you married Yuri or not by now, but I ended up not liking Yuri. I didn't like her. I was like, stop screaming trauma at me, Yuri. I don't want you to scream your trauma at me. I barely know you. Oh, I was going to do a video on her and totally roast Yuri because I ended up not liking her. Yeah, I love Lear. Lear's story was done really well. Yeah, I have a video on marrying Lear, and I have a video that's a marriage guide where Hadley marries Suki. So there's big chunky videos. They're recent as well. She's not bad, but like I just ended up disliking her. Well, Hamish, I would say you're ready to go. What with your graveyard of former employees, and let's have a look at your ostriches. Your ostriches are looking fine and dandy. Oh, we had new members, didn't we? I should name some of these ostriches after the new members, but we don't know if they were here. New members, if any of you were here and you received a gift sub, just say hello, and I will name you after an ostrich. Otherwise, I'm just going to name one of them after Malhavoc. Dem's the rules. If you get a sub or you donate or something around here, you get named after an animal usually. You like it? What was Alice's story like? Because I was very close to liking Alice because there's definitely this sibling rivalry there that kind of makes Alice look better. You married Raj? Raj doesn't have any baggage. See, I plan on doing videos for all of them eventually. It's kind of a pain in the ass that you can't divorce them. So unless you're like save scumming, which is a pain in the ass itself, it's not very straightforward to like cover all of them back to back. I was going to have Hamish marry everybody basically to investigate all of them. Raj doesn't have any... I'm assuming Alice is just gets better and better, to be honest. There's too many choices, yeah. I like Mark's body type, but I don't like Mark. He reminds me too much of Shane. That whole I'm a dickhead when you meet me type of vibe. I'm not down for it. I like that he likes the animals and he runs the animal shelter though. Oh, Concerned Ape just tweeted everybody. We got a live tweet from Concerned Ape. I'm gonna have a look. Oh my god. Oh my god. Big news, everybody. Big news, everybody. You're not going to believe this. Concerned Ape has now informed us on Twitter that you can now drink mayonnaise. You can now officially drink mayonnaise in Stardew Valley. Well, from Tuesday. Breaking news! This just in! You can drink mayonnaise if you want to in Stardew Valley. Just like in real life. Like, you know, where you're alone and in the dark. And I'm getting a pizza after this and having it with mayonnaise. The one who does combat? I think that might be Mark. But then there is a guy in the Adventurers Guild called Axel, I think. Who's not dateable. That's like basically the daddy. Yes, you can drink mayo now. He just tweeted that. And somebody responded with thank God, as if that was their biggest like ambition. What does it come to when you're in a community where people are excited that you can drink mayonnaise in a computer game? What have we come? What have we become? No, we're talking about Coral Island. There's nobody called Gunther in... Is there somebody called Gunther in Coral Island? I don't think there is. Anyway, I hope you like looking at... If you'd like to help me fund this VTuber model, I have the Ko-fi page open. You can become a Ko-fi member. Which is like the best way to back the channel, because unlike Patreon, you do not get any other amount added. Patreon is a sneaky thing where like if you support somebody for $3 on Patreon, you'll suddenly find that you're actually paying like $3.90 because they add tax on. Ko-fi doesn't add tax on. So that's a nice thing about Ko-fi. You don't pay anything more than what you would want to give me. And also it's a great place to give donations. I would like to get a VTuber model going with the jiggle fist. I should definitely drop examples of why we should hire Saraf, because I'll put him in the Joja VIP later so you can see the model that he finished for somebody else, and I'll obviously put spoiler tags on it because it'll be a bit lewd. Maybe I'll put it on the Discord. Maybe it's a high time I just made the Discord like 18 plus and kicked anybody out who wasn't 18 plus or something, I guess. No idea how I would enforce that, but we in the beginning there were literally children coming in there. Now I think about it, why the fuck were kids coming onto my Discord when I was never being set to like a younger audience on YouTube? Like, why were 14-year-olds like on my Discord? I should have done this a long time ago. We have like a separate voice channel because of this. Very awkwardly playing an adult game once when a kid popped into the chat and we were like, oh dear, because we were in the wrong chat. And I'm like, why were they even there? I don't make content for kids. Yeah, I'll post some examples of why I want to get a VTuber model from Saraf later, because like, let's just say he'll make some very lewd toggles for me. I should probably like post like the full design of the VTuber model on there for everybody to have a look at as well. I'll do like an announcement for it so everyone can have a gander. think Zibe is one of the few people who've seen the model topless, I think. I mean, I don't mean topless. Don't come after me, YouTube. Wait a minute. No, I do. Stop sexualizing female breasticles. Why is it wrong for someone to have their chest seen? Stop making a torso explicit. It's dumb. Wait, let me turn that off. Alright then, well, I'm going to wrap up the stream for today because I think we're just ready to go. There wasn't a lot to do apart from some decoration over at Napoleon's. I did streams before where we did a ton of decorating, so you can check those out because I was 7 months too early for thinking 1.6 was going to arrive. Yeah, I'm going to post the designs for the VTuber and some examples of what it's going to look like. The problem I've got is I'd like to have the full VTuber model, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not keen on streaming like all the time. Like my new dog does not know what the hell I'm doing when I'm streaming. They're just not cut out for like being made to like sit and do nothing. My other dogs were like chill as hell. But my new one is just like, why are you at the computer for 8 hours? I don't like this. But having a VTuber model, because like the term VTuber actually means virtual YouTuber. That's what it means. So like having it to like bounce around at the beginning of videos and maybe like, I don't know, it's like if like for example, right, there's this really cool game coming out. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna show it to you guys now, so you get an idea of what I'm talking about. Oh, you can see my studio here. But we're going to go over to Twitter. We'll look at Mr. Concerned Ape's post while we're here. Where is he to? Why has that suddenly gone gigantic? Don't cover me up like that. What are you doing? Yeah, you can now drink mayonnaise. That was the message from Concerned Ape just now. Oh my god, you know I'd actually forgotten about that, Mal Havoc. I've forgotten that actually happened. Thank you for bringing that trauma back into my life. I somehow managed to forget what happened in the recent Stardew Valley videos. You can now drink mayo. He's got such a good sense of humor. That's really funny. Where is it? If we go into my likes. Oh, there's Uni. There's Uni with Concerned Ape. I'm giving you free publicity here, Uni. There she is. There's our Uni. Our Stardew Valley Expanded cosplayer, moderator, hanging out with Eric. My mobile phone's doing something really weird. It keeps leaving the live stream and going to like my next video. So I'm like, here she is. There's a cool car. I'm trying to find this game that I played. There she is. I'm absolutely in love with this character. Her name's Maruga? And she's in a game called Soulgasm? I would kind of love my VTuber model to have this type of fluidity and look like a drawing come to life, you know? This game is like a point-and-click adventure type thing, which has really explicit content in it, and it's really, really good. I can't show you anything about what the game mechanics are in terms of what you would actually be doing with Maruga. Basically, the vague premise is you're this really lusty guy who wants to learn Euromancy because some halfling told you about it, and then you end up going to the island where you teach it, and there's a bunch of other people like Maruga who are there who are learning it. Is this too loud? Can you guys hear me? Let me mute that. Bunch of people like Maruga are there learning about Euromancy, and there's a little bit of a mystery about like the house is sentient and stuff, but ultimately it's about humbly banging some hot people on an island. And hot damn is it amazing. But if I ever wanted to live stream that, we'd probably have to go to a different platform, like Pixiv. Not Pixiv. Can't bloody remember what it's called. Picaro. Picaro lets you do adult streams where you can just do whatever you want. So I'll probably get my birthday suit version of my Vtuber and hang out. We'll play some Soulgasm in the future. Stuff like that is what I'd like to do, to be honest, with the Vtuber model. We could do that without the Vtuber fully model anyway. Well, I wouldn't do it straight out of the Discord because, you know, you don't know how old anybody is who's going to come in there unless I can rate the Discord 18+, but you know, you're still going to get some bloody underage person's going to womble in there. If it's on a different platform, then they at least then have to go through the platform's age restrictions and can't blame me for being there like more, you know. I'll probably do a video on Soulgasm soon, actually, because I can edit around the smut scenes just to have a chat about it. Because, like, check Soulgasm out, guys. You can back them on Patreon and get a go at the alpha at the moment. It's actually really, really good. I am literally in love with Maruga. Like, she just looks like some kind of combination of my type with a little bit of Billie Eilish in there. I absolutely love it. There's all sorts of types of people in the game as well. There's a massive hulking orc barkeeper who's really bad at his job. But yeah, please check out Soulgasm if you are of the age. Shouldn't even be here if you're not. See, I like that about Twitch, but yeah, well, that's Soulgasm. Just close that. Yeah, I'm over my burnout now, and I understand that I need to manage burnout. Like, the channel's like kind of like gotten a lot quieter over the last year because I was literally going outside doing human things. But like, basically, COVID just made me stay indoors and work because I had nothing else to do, and I never gave myself a break. And obviously the PTSD and trauma of living through the pandemic didn't help as well. Well, not the PTSD, you know what I mean. The anxiety and the depression we all went through from living in the pandemic just like went, well, normally when you're not working, you go and do something social. But when you're stuck in your house because of a virus, where do you go to chill out? So now I know I need to have a healthy mix of relaxation in my life and not just work myself to death. So I should be doing a lot of really creative things in the future and spicy things like playing Soulgasm in my birthday suit as a VTuber.
Hey there, valued customer. Thank you for renewing your membership. One day you might get that super secret prize that totally exists.
Hello, lovely Phoenix. 28 months, and you've got the gay badge. And OBS decided to say that name the emojis out loud. How you doing? You've managed to catch the end of the stream. We're wrapping up. I was just plugging Soulgasm. But anyway, yes, as soon as the update drops on Tuesday, I will be here to play it live, whether anybody wants to watch or not. It could be 8 in the morning, it could be the afternoon for me.
Hey there, valued customer. Thank you for renewing your membership. One day you might get that super secret prize that totally exists.
Thank you, Hamish.
I didn't do anything. It's pre-recorded.
I know that! Go back to Pal World and pull your pants up.
I'll do what I want. Which happens to be going to Pal World.
Shut up! You don't always like to have several characters living in your brain, folks. You had in-laws over? Well, thanks for dropping in anyway. Good to see you. Oh, you're on the account that doesn't have moderator as well. You're on the old account. You're not on the Tiny Shield one. But yeah, I'll be here with bells on. And the memberships will be changing to Robot Fists for a while. And then I might, in the future, I might start doing a...
Hey there, valued customer. Thank you for renewing your membership. One day you might get that super secret prize that totally exists.
Well, it looks like Zibe has somehow been a member longer than you two. How did that happen? Zibe has beaten you both. There is a badge after the rainbow one, guys. And some people have it. And that badge is a buff farting penny. And some people do have that. Some people have been supporting for a long time do have buff farting penny icons. I'm going to change them to Robot Fists. It looks like... Is it saying Joja now? It's saying Joja. Oh, that confused me, because when Malhavoc got gifts, it said Turin. But now it's saying Joja. I'm going to have to work on these memberships. My idea is, and I want to explain this for anybody who's still... like watching the VOD as well. If you're a channel member and you've seen my Spyro video and you liked it and you thought, well, why haven't you made anything else? Well, the reason is, at the time, me and Chib actually recorded a bunch of Spyro the Dragon videos for the membership. For memberships. For members only videos. And my dog died. Holly died. And we just didn't, it just didn't feel right to be editing funny videos and uploading them when I was literally just one with the carpet. Crying into the carpet, basically, you know? So, whereas I was going to get busy with membership content, it just got broken by literal death and tragedy. But what I want to do is I want to go on adventures that are not algorithmically friendly, like have Hamish play a bunch of Sonic games and make him play like Sonic Heroes and stuff.
What the fuck? I don't want to play Sonic games.
You're going to play Sonic games. I thought you went to Pal World. I don't like this. You say you're going somewhere and then you just hang around and listen to what I'm saying. It's really creepy.
Yeah, that's really creepy. Maybe he shouldn't cover the 1.6 update.
Shut up! Oh my god. Karin, do you want to cover the update?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind, actually. I'll do it. Where am I?
This is too confusing. Stop it.
That bitch is not doing anything. Don't make me fucking scalp you again!
Calm down, everybody. Yeah, I want to do Sonic content for the members, but I think I might have to raise the price if I do that. Because at the moment, we're at, like, rock bottom. Because I wanted it to be rock bottom, like $1.99 for everybody. But, like, depending on if we get a lot of members after 1.6, I might up the price. And just pump out a bunch of membership content, or at least one video per month, but I'm not sure about it, and I want to give people massive notice about it, because even, I don't know if lately if you've been messaged by like Disney Plus or like Prime, and they're like, we're going to increase your subscription fee. It's really fucking annoying. But don't worry about it. I'll give you like, probably like, ton of like time before I ever do that to you. Memberships are supposed to be fun. You're supposed to have emojis and badges to use in comment sections and stuff. I'm not going to be like, you thought you were paying $1.99, now you're paying $5.99. Ha ha ha. Couldn't be anything more annoying than that happening all of a sudden. You can't actually do that to you though, because what happens is if I want to change the price on the tier, I have to delete the current membership system. So you would just lose your membership. You would not be forced to pay anything. So I cannot force you to pay more than you already pay. If it's really annoying though, because like I don't know why they made it that way. It's like, why did they allow us to pick the price of our tiers? Because it kind of confuses things. Because like, if you want it to be cheap, but then you want to change it, you've got to delete the entire membership tier, and everybody loses their badge progress. So that's why I'm going to add the robot fists first, so everybody gets a great grace period of having the robot fists, and then decide if I want to actually go ahead with that. I could make it a second tier thing, but I want people to actually see the videos. So if it's on the second tier, and people might just not realize there's a second tier or some shit. I don't know. I don't buy second tier stuff on Twitch all that much. Maybe I should just make it a second tier. What do you guys think? Maybe I'll just ask about it on the community tab. Because I'm thinking we're going to have quite a big adventure with Hamish being in a lot of different Sonic games to start with. Like, it's not just going to be me like, hey, I'm making my memberships more expensive and and you get one video. It's going to be like, here's a video series of Hamish in Sonic games as your reward for joining, and then I'll definitely make at least one video per month after that. But they have to make sure that the channel's in full swing, because it's been quiet for a while because I haven't been doing anything. So this is a pipe plan down the road. Just like don't say it. Don't say the in truth is for, okay? For once in your goddamn life, don't say it. Hamish might have PTSD from Campfire Cozy. I don't think he cared, to be honest. I don't know what he thought of that game. I'm due to get an update on what's going on with that game in the future, I think oh, Hexus, do you remember you were complaining you didn't like the robot avatars in Cozy in Campfire? Well, apparently a lot of people complained about it, and now they changed the avatars to be cute little humans instead. So that's a win. And I saw the model and they're really cute as well. Kind of looked like Dora the Explorer, the one that I saw. Alright then, well I hope this deeply chaotic stream where I babbled a load of pipe dream nonsense and whatnot was some entertaining for somebody. Oh, you saw that, did you? Good, good. What did I tell you? I've had 92 notifications from OBS. I hope the stream has not been choppy or anything. Apparently I dropped frames. What is going on? I'm only playing Stardew Valley. God, you might have tried to stream Elden Ring or something. Apparently my bandwidth, my KBS might need to be higher. Like I might need to raise it. And I'm like, do I really need to have higher KBS to stream Stardew? Like, what? Hopefully that isn't... It hasn't been juddering, has it? The stream? My streams are chaotic nonsense. Half the time I'll launch a plan about something I want to do and it'll never happen. Like before I was like, you can buy lewds of my VTuber, and then I was like, you know what? I don't actually like this plan. I'm not going to do it. So I don't know, just humour me while I waffle at you and maybe something will happen in the future. We'll definitely playing Stardew on Tuesday, and I'll probably just play that every single day if the content seems like it is a lot and it needs to be covered that way, and then I'll make videos on it as well. That's the guarantee. I probably deafened everybody by yelling into my microphone. It's too loud now, so I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can show. Did Sarah send me a back view of the we can look at? Oh my god, he did, but it's too lewd. I'll put it on the Discord later. Dear God. All right then. Thanks for hanging out with me, folks. If you're in the stream on Tuesday, I'll definitely be saying hello to you and giving big streamer energy to everybody else. I'm really curious to see how many people are going to come on Tuesday because, like, it was so busy when 1.5 dropped. I honestly think it won't be that busy because, like, like I said, nobody had anything to do. Nobody had anything to do, and we were all stuck inside. The world was stuck inside, and now I think, like, people have, like, different things to do with their life. You know, they're not, like, quite like, oh, there's a Stardew Valley update. Like, they're not gonna. Maybe they're just too busy having a life to even care at the moment. I mean, let's face it. Whatever it came out during the pandemic was a lifesaver to give you something to do. I'm sure it's gonna be awesome anyway. You wish it exactly. You didn't have to work during the pandemic. You're gonna stream it as well? Awesome. We should probably do some multiplayer stuff with the new farm map. I'm assuming the new farm map's gonna be full of raccoons and different trees. So I reckon it's gonna be like a swamp map or something. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. I'm hyped now. I'm glad I did the stream. It was a good test run. We found out that Hamish will pop up every single goddamn time if you drop a gift sub. I don't know if I want to change that now because it's quite funny. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here, everybody. Okay. See you on Tuesday if you can make it. If not, watch the VODs. And if you watch this VOD and you somehow weren't insulted somehow by me, thanks for watching. Goodbye, Hexus. Goodbye, Lovely Phoenix. Goodbye, Malhavoc. Thank you for the gift subs. Bye, Wolf. I mean, saying goodbye to you guys, but I'll probably be talking to you on the Discord later. Bye, Acer. Nice to meet you. Thanks for dropping in. Bye, Megan. Who else was here? Jill was here. Asexual, twin. That makes no sense. Luna the Frost Wolf popped in. Kernwes was here. Another new viewer called, I'm gonna say Taj popped in. Who else was here? Oh, Lady Osaku popped in at the beginning. Leon was here. Alright, goodbye everybody. See you Tuesday.
And you'll see me on Tuesday as well, because I'll be presenting.
Get off the microphone!